So if you'd have put it on as you were approaching me, would you tell me?
Yeah, we've got to inform you, and it's if say we're hands on straight away because you're kicking off.
Of course.
We've got to inform you when it's practical.
Of
and
course,
obviously, if you're already kicking off and
if we're rolling around the floor,
it's just like when you caution somebody. You've got to do it, but it's got to be when it's when you're in the right position. If I'm hands on, we're rolling around the floor. It's probably not the best time to say, "Oh, by the way, you're being recorded."
So, do you ever watch these type of videos? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm chasing up something at the Sabrina Centre, which is the Gloucestershire Constabulary's training centre. When I first came here, I got told I could contact them and come down because they do lots of stuff on the parade ground. I had to get in touch. I've been in touch a couple of times and nothing. So today I'm back. I want some answers of why they're being obstructive in me getting to see anything. So I'm going to ring the bell straight away.
Please wait.
Hello. I've been down before, spoken to a couple of members of staff. I keep trying to find out your programme of events on the parade ground. Okay. So I'm an independent YouTuber. I am, yeah. Independent YouTuber, and they said it would be okay to come down when they're doing horses or dogs, but I can't seem to get anybody to get back to me.
I'll go and get somebody for you.
Thank you very much indeed, thank you. So just going to keep the camera rolling, guys, because one never knows. Just going to get somebody for me, so
Hiya.
Okay. To be honest with you, I'm getting a bit frustrated because the first visit they were really friendly and and I want to try and put the police in a good light. I do a lot of this sort of stuff, and there's a bridge to be built, and it's just as though they just don't want to, different people. I've left email addresses. I just don't know what else to do. Have you got a number of somebody that I could keep trying to phone? Would that be a good way of doing it?
Are you allowed to give direct numbers out? It would just be the 101 number?
Yeah, see, that's just a waste of time because that's like 40-50 minutes to get through. And I don't want to block that system for people trying to report crime that's not important.
General purpose sort of number.
I know, but you know what it's like. You don't want to phone 999, they phone that. It's a poor system, to be honest. Have you not got a name or an email address? Because,
no.
Otherwise I'm going to have to go up to the HQ again and asked to see somebody there, and I don't want to make it a complaint because you're meant to be open and transparent, and the police commissioner wants this, and yet I just can't seem to get anywhere.
Well, if I get your name and number, maybe I'll get somebody to give you a call rather than giving out a specific name, because I'm not really sure what name or number to give you.
Okay. I think my best bet is to just go up to HQ then and try and sort it out there, because it seems that the whole attitude has changed since I first came. When I spoke to two of the instructors, and they said, yeah, come down. And they even offered me to join in on some of the riot training, which would have been fantastic. And it just seems that everything's changed. So, not your fault. I don't mean to be rude to you in any way. So I'll go on up there then.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Thanks anyway. Cheers.
Bye.
So there's nobody to speak to or anything. They're all working away. So once again, a wasted trip. I've got to ask, guys, because you're obviously here. Are you in training?
No.
Right. I came down here last year sometime. I suppose you better move out of the way, haven't we? And I spoke to 2 great instructors, and they said to me I'd be more than welcome to come down and film you guys on the parade ground, passing out parades when they do the dogs and the horses. I have had a nightmare trying to get hold of somebody, and I've never seen the same 2 people again. The lady that's just answered the door can't help. Any advice? Because I want to put you guys in a good light. I do good YouTubes, and I've got a lot of respect for you, and it's almost as though the attitude has changed and they've got something to hide. And yet, as you know, open to the public. And they even offered me, the original guys, come down and join in the riot training, which I thought would have been brilliant. I'd have put a body cam on and, you know.
I mean, there's a couple of sergeants in, so they're probably best to speak to. There's like John Tesla, who's in there. There might be a boss in there as well.
It's just that they don't ever seem to want to get anybody else. I'm nothing against the civilian staff, but it's almost like it's top secret.
I feel like it's potentially, obviously, because it's all new officers here. The thought of being on camera is a bit daunting, like messing up, I guess, in front of.
Do you know what though? I was totally honest with the guys, and I said that before I put anything on YouTube, I'm happy to send them the video. They can go through it and say, leave that out, or that's good, because I don't want to make people look stupid. You know. I just want to. There's too many people out there after you guys. I got stopped by one today. I was filming up in Gloucester, and armed police turned up, and he had a real attitude on him. I said to him, "Do you know what? You're the first Gloucester officer that's let the constabulary down. Your attitude stinks. You've prejudged me. You know, I could have had all this up, and you know, and yet why that attitude? You know, is Monday morning bad day? So I've got to put that one on because, excuse me. It does show that you have got the odd rogue.
But you know, he could have potentially been to like a mangled dead body like half an hour ago, and
I understand that, but I tried to de-escalate, which is your job. I tried to put some humour in, but he actually got worse. You know,
there's always going to be a couple. You know, I think it'd be good if you come here and paint everyone in a good picture. Like
do you know what? My viewers love it. Some viewers out there, they like to see all the bad stuff. You know, me getting bent up and handcuffs. The only time I've been in handcuffs was at the Avon and Somerset HQ when I had 2 lovely ladies come out, and I said, would you mind, so I can feel what they're like, and they, fantastic time. And that's what I'm about. But are you just off to lunch? So I'm stopping you, aren't I?
It's all right.
It's all right, mate. I mean, everyone gets a lot of bad light, and there's a couple of rogue ones, but I think most of us just want to
do you know what?
Help people out and do good things.
Talking about the thin blue line, it's thinner than it's ever been. And I mean, you're quite petite, you're not a bad sort of size. You know, when you get out of a car at places, you don't know what you're coming across, do you? And that's got to be a real adrenaline pumping, bum twitching sort of situation.
Sometimes it is.
But yeah, no, I just want to, because I've had a great experience with the Gloucester Constabulary, but for some reason this place has just gone right the way down. I can't seem to get anywhere. Have you passed out long?
We've been out
7 months or something.
Have you?
So we're still newish, you know, we're still pretty fresh.
Still learning the job, but loving it.
Yeah.
Are you happy to tell me why you joined? Ladies first.
I joined, quite honestly, it sounds very cliche, but just to help people, and if I can help one person in a day, doing something.
Job done.
Yeah.
It's quite bored with normal jobs. I like a bit of action and stuff, but well, you know.
It's honest though, isn't it? You know what I mean?
It's driving fast cars and helping people and seeing shit you don't usually see.
Yeah. I've got to be honest, I've recently discovered interceptors on the telly.
Oh yeah.
From my mother-in-law. She's a fan. And it really makes me laugh. And there was one the other day, and the guy's obviously been in trouble. I won't say too much about it, but they're saying to the Bobby, get that camera out of my face. And he's saying he's allowed to film in public. And I thought, do you know what? Every person that picks up a camera needs to pass that around, because I get some good interactions.
We just had the channel, is it Channel 4? The 999 After Dark, I'm not sure.
Oh right, yeah.
Obviously, if we're happy to bring out a camera crew.
You know what I mean?
And to be honest, we record everything in our body worns and stuff anyway, so it'd be quite hypocritical to say you can't.
Do you know what? I've got a great question for you then, because you're only 7 months out of training.
Yeah, go on.
So if you were to be on duty now, and all rigged up, and as you approach me, you would click your body cam on, because it's an interaction.
Potentially.
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess.
Because pretty much any interaction, in case, because you never know how they're going to turn.
Yeah, I mean, when it's on, you know, if something happens and you click it, it records 30 seconds previous. So if something, so we don't have to preempt it. If something's just happened, we can do it. And then record
so the question I'm leading to, and it's not a trick question, I'm not trying to catch you out. So if you'd have put it on as you were approaching me, would you tell me?
Yeah, we've got to inform you, and it's if say we're hands on straight away because you're kicking off.
Of course.
We've got to inform you when it's practicable.
Of course,
obviously, if you're already kicking off and
if we're rolling around the floor.
It's just like when you caution somebody. You've got to do it, but it's got to be when it's when you're in the right position. If I'm hands on, we're rolling around the floor. It's probably not the best time to say, by the way, you're being recorded.
So, do you ever watch these type of videos?
No, I haven't. No.
But I'll check this one out.
I'll tell you what. It's educational for you guys, seriously, because some of the constabularies around the country, and the Met is one of the worst for abusing people's rights. Stop and search, I don't know the full criteria, but they seem to overstep that. They want to quote section 43 all the time. And it's like, you know, they put people in handcuffs and all sorts of stuff. And it's like, this is why I picked it up, because I kept seeing all the bad side. And I thought, why aren't people showing the good side?
Yeah, I think that's what is missed out. We were literally just having a lecture currently about the media and the portrayal and how negative it is, when in reality, not everyone's a bad egg.
Exactly.
Just like out in public, like we don't go around when we have interactions like this, like we talk to members of the public. Not everyone's out.
So why aren't they embracing me then?
Couldn't tell you.
You know,
couldn't talk on their behalf, but
we're not here, so.
So what was the name of the?
There's a couple of sergeants. I don't know who's still.
Do you reckon it's me worth buzzing again, or would that pee them off a bit?
Have they already said no?
Well, they haven't said no. She just, bless her, didn't have a clue.
To talk to a sergeant or something, because there's that bound to be people around. Just depends if they're busy, I guess.
Of course, and I'm always aware of that, because I'm aware it's lunchtime. But listen, I've held you long enough.
That's what I mean.
All I'm going to say to you is honour your oath at all times. Stay safe and watch each other's backs.
Will do. Nice
Good
one.
stuff. I'm going to leave them. I think I'm going to go up to HQ and see if I can get any detail, because that's not a front desk that's open, is it?
What, HQ?
Yeah.
You can go to Waterwells and there's a reception.
Yeah, there should be some time.
So Waterwells, is that the big one?
Yeah,
the big one. I'm quite sure. There'll be a reception there, so just speak to them. See what they
I can go in, can I?
I think there's a buzzer outside, so just say what you're there for, and they'll probably chat to you.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Do you want to just say your names, just for future reference?
PC Maynell.
Nice one.
I'm PC Shivers.
Listen, stay safe, guys. Yeah, thank you for stopping and being friendly. Appreciate it. So I think we're going to head up to HQ, guys, and see what we can get from up there. Yes, it's still fairly early in the day, so you know, why not? It's a bit of a drive from here, in fairness, but I need to get to the bottom of this, because I want to get down here and bring you guys some of this training that they're doing. I'm not so bothered about, you know, parades and stuff. Passing out parade could be interesting, but I want to see some of these dog training and riot training and stuff, because I'm sure you guys would be interested. If you are, please leave a comment and let me know. If you're not, then okay, maybe I'll give that one up. I don't know. Anyway, Expose and Educate, Sabrina Centre, which is the Gloucestershire Constabulary's police training facility, and we'll add a bit onto the end of this one, hopefully from HQ. So I won't say the outro, I'll just pick it up when we get up there. Cheers, guys.